we move on to Kofi Kingston versus Ivar, and I was way into this match like more than I should have been.
Sarah, is that you proclaiming
was,
that you are a fan of the Viking Raiders?
Hey, I've said that I like the work that the Viking Raiders do in the ring. I've never said that I didn't. I said that I don't like their gimmick. I never hated on what they did.
The Viking Raiders are so in right now.
Okay.
So in.
My nephew's obsessed with them, so he like gets so excited when they come out. Like I have to make sure that I show him the screen so like he can see when they come out. It's so funny. The people he likes, he was so mad when Kofi won. Like he was so mad.
Good. I was mad too. It's like, why are we having Kofi win right now? There's no reason for that.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a really good match, and they kind of showed the backstory to it from earlier in the day, where I guess Eric is dealing with an injury or something, and so Kofi was like, "No, I still want a match," because we were gonna get 2 out of 3 falls. I'm like, "What the hell?" That would have been
sick. That would have slapped so hard.
So I was happy that this still happened, but my issues with the match were just I wasn't sure about how they were like making Ivar look kind of weak, because if we're being honest, a man who's like nearly 200 pounds lighter than him would not be knocking him off his feet throughout the entire match. That would not be happening. And I mean, I'm glad that we saw the moonsault. Like, what the fuck, man?
That was incredible. I love too how Valhalla called for it.
I know. I thought it was.
She goes like this. I was like,
turn around.
Let's ride. I love a good manager call to the finisher.
What's funny is I was expecting it to be something else. Like I was expecting that to like, you know, because when something like that happens in a match, when it kind of is like pausing, I felt like, okay, Xavier's coming out or something, like somebody is coming out right now, because it was like usually when they have a pause like that, it's like, oh, he has to wait because the signal hasn't been, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I was glad that wasn't what it is. And then the fact he did a moonsault, I was like, they didn't show enough replays of that. I'm like, I know
he didn't fail. That's incredible.
That was crazy, but
we need more big men doing moonsaults.
Yeah, so I thought that was great. And yeah, I mean, it was a good match. Obviously, they're just trying to build up Kofi because he had been gone. So even though I wasn't like thrilled about it, I mean, obviously, I am more so on the side of the heel because I'm biased. So I don't necessarily love seeing things like, you know, a Kofi Kingston beating a guy that's like 3 times his size. I don't love it, but it happens. So I forget who was the producer for this match. I saw it earlier, but I don't remember.
Oh, it was PD? My boy, the PD Canadian Destroyer himself.
Shout out to PD. It's like PD, Abyss, and just Jason Jordan killing it.
And Robert Roode.
Well, what did he do? What match
he did something last night?
Oh, I didn't see it.
I'm
just saying the overwhelming leading producers over the last like month or so have been those 3. So shout out to them, because like the fact that, you know, as Casper said, which I put up, like it was a match of the night. Like it wasn't necessarily supposed to be a match, but like that's what I think is cool when it's a match that doesn't mean a whole lot, and it's not one that people are going to be like, oh, I really want to go and watch that again, or you know what I mean? Like you don't rush home to make sure that you can see it. I do enjoy when they put a lot of effort into those types of matches, because you expect it to be for the main event or for like the top guy, you know what I mean? So it's cool when we can see stuff like that. So I think that was cool.